Again, we're on this wide shot to show you the total contrast across the country. We're in Cape Town, Johannesburg and Durban. Let's go to Mawande Keswa in Durban. And Mawande, of course, UKZN decided to suspend classes this week because of the national shutdown. But did you see any action at the various institutions you visited today?
Well, for the most part, most of the institutions that we visited was quite peaceful and business as usual, particularly at the Wits University of Technology, where registrations were continuing as planned. The UKZN, however, it was quite empty as a result of the suspension of services there as of today until the 19th, which is a Friday. When it comes to UNISA, though, it was quite different to the institutions that I just mentioned, in the sense that there was quite a number of students that had gathered outside the main gates at the campus. And soon after they had gathered, they had a short meeting. From then onwards, they took to the streets, blockaded the streets, and started with their protest. They went through the CBD and ended up at City Hall.
Yeah, so let's talk about those students a bit more from UNISA, of course, out on the streets today. What were their concerns?
Well, some of their concerns include issues around what they say is that students who were doing bridging courses are now excluded and not included in the programs for the new year. Another thing or issue that they cited was also around the issue of funding as well. It's something that has been echoed all over the country, those issues around exclusion as a result of some students not being able to pay certain fees. Among those are also registration fees. Let's further listen to what those students had to say.
The challenges that we're currently facing, that the students are not receiving offers. Those students that have finished their preaching courses, higher certificates, that are migrating to diplomas and their degrees, they are not being given offers. Other issues that student registration are not being finalized by the NSFAS people and by the institution itself. Also, there are students who have completed their qualification, who are waiting for completion statuses, and also students that wrote last year in November, December, and submitted their script, but they were regarded as absent in the examination venue, but still their issues are not being attended till today.
I have been forced by the arrogant display of management to go to the streets. Since there's a national shutdown, we must be clear that UNISA, and particularly KZN, has been shut from Thursday, addressing the very same demands, because the institution has not been taking students serious. Students are being victimized by the negligence and the arrogant system that is being posed by the university. So we are saying we are taking it to the streets, and we will remain in the streets up until our demands are met. Irregardless of whether the national shutdown will be called off tomorrow, but as UNISA KZN will remain in the streets up until our demands are met.
All right, Mawande Keswa is in Durban, Ronald Masinda is in Cape Town.